welcome everybody to tonight's webinar. And from wherever you are, whatever time zone you are, I'm just glad that you came and arrived. And we want to make this an action-packed webinar, okay, interactive, and get your feedback and everything. And me and Mark will be showing you some strategies that we use, and they're very powerful. And the most important part to understand is that this is easy and replicatable as well. Okay, so listen. Me and Mark decided that we're going to cut out all the fat here, okay? We just want to give you actionable content, okay? So you could just go out there and start implementing this stuff, all right? So with that said, Mark, let's get into this bad boy, all right?
Let's rock and roll.
All right, man. So what's in store? All right. First, you're gonna hear a little bit about me and Mark and how we got into this whole SEO traffic getting stuff, and and how we can provide value to you guys. Then we're going to show our strategies for getting on top of Google, okay? And we want to give you these strategies tonight, all right? So you're going to want to stay on the webinar. Make sure you get a pen and just write down some notes, okay? Plus, we're going to show you the working methods that we both use, all right? That's very important, okay? So, all right. Now, let me, oh, yeah, and how you can do it too.
Most importantly.
Yeah, most importantly, how you can do it too, alright? Alright, so, who am I? Well, my name is Ricky Mateka, alright? First and foremost, I'm a certified PHP ninja, alright? I'm Zen certified. I've been doing this for about 10 years, okay? I was the former lead developer for Mike Same Incorporated, alright? I've built systems like paypeopleonline.com and many other projects, okay? Like, affiliate.com and stuff like that. My marketing code has been responsible for netting upward to $1 million multiple times. Alright? I'm currently earning a six-figure income from home through my SEO and product developments, and this is what we want to share with you tonight. I am the proud father of a 5-month-old, okay, my daughter named Isabella, and as I said, I live in South Jersey. And really, I'm just a regular old family man. I like spending time with my family, and I believe in business ethics and showing value. All right, so we're gonna get into who Mark is.
Yeah. So some of you guys may know, like I said before, I'm from Buffalo, New York originally. I live in Raleigh, North Carolina. I've been a full-time internet marketer for 6 years. I've worked for two in-house internet marketing agencies. So that's a lot of where I learned my hands-on experience, was just being kind of in the trenches for a number of years. Okay, and then from there I started my own local internet marketing company called Search Creatively. So that is probably half of my business, is managing offline marketing clients. And then the other half of my business is the things that I do for fun, all of the product creation, niche site building. I have a lot of expertise in SEO, pay-per-click, and affiliate marketing. I started Stay on Search, which is a Ad Age Power 150 blog, which means it's one of the top 150 internet marketing blogs in the world. So I've been doing that for about 3 years, and I've created a lot of products: Azon Spy, Local Cash Empire, Ninja Commissions, I Am Tutor, obviously Azon Affiliate Crusher. So I've been doing a lot more product creation over the last few years. So let's transition here into my wake-up call. So, as I said, I worked for two other marketing agencies before I kind of went off on my own about 2 or 3 years ago now. And what I was doing was I was spending probably 40 to 50 hours on my normal job, and then another 15 to 20 hours just trying to learn the industry. So I was basically self-taught. Everything that I've learned, I've just learned from reading blogs and just doing a lot of hands-on SEO work, pay-per-click, setting up campaigns. I learned it all just on the job. And I basically was busting my ass for other businesses with really nothing to show for it. I could get results for some of my clients, but at the end of the day, that's not really helping you out. I mean, you may feel good about yourself, but when you look in your bank account, there's nothing in there besides your salary. And so, I just wasn't very happy. And and on top of all that, I ended up getting fired right before I started my own business. It ended up being a good thing, looking down the road, but I did get fired. My boss was kind of jealous of the blog that I had built, the personal brand that I had built, and he let me go. But anyways, the long and the short of it is I kind of went off on my own, and I always thought to myself, a real marketer should be able to do all this for himself, and I proved that to myself by working in house and doing running campaigns for other clients that I had. So I said, why can't I go out and do this myself? So that's what I did. I started my own internet marketing company, and I also started creating products and doing niche site building. Okay, and so I had more freedom. In 2009, I went off on my own 100%. I started building my personal brand, started building affiliate sites, and that's really what we're going to focus on tonight. And I started earning six figures in 2010 doing what I love. I mean, this is what I love to do. I mean, every day I wake up and I can't wait to get started and start working because I just love this industry so much. So like I said, I manage clients, building niche sites, creating products, and I'm able to do what I want when I want, and I get to spend time with my family. I have a newborn, I have a wife. I like just being able to do what I want, and I don't like trading time for money, which a lot of people are caught up in that, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to that you can't wait until Friday at 5 o'clock when you can leave and just relax for the weekend. But it's
definitely, I understand. I know that is, just waiting for the clock. I just want to get out of there and just just doing something that you just don't like. And when you finally have that freedom from marketing online, it just gives you that sense of relief that you can definitely do whatever you want to do and stop trading your time for money. Mark has a very interesting story. He came up learning from the trenches, and he brought himself out of that, and he's doing this great. Okay, my story was just a little bit different. Okay, basically one night I was out having some fun with some friends, and it turned into a bad head trauma for me. Okay, and I was hospitalized, and I was actually in $30,000 worth of debt. Okay, and at the time I really couldn't do anything about it. I wasn't doing this marketing stuff. I didn't have things going on. So, I needed help from my family. So I was able to pay off the, debt and bills and stuff like that, through my family. But I felt really bad because I was borrowing the money from my family. And and so I had to get myself away from, what I was doing. And I did that. So I wanted you to picture many nights of just studying and practice. I mean, I'm up to 5 a.m. in the morning coding different applications. I'm learning online marketing really solid in my head, and then I hit a brick wall that I'm sure many of you have hit. How could you get these ideas out and start really making money with it? All right, like how the hell am I supposed to get my ideas going? Right? You see, I built myself some systems that would make me a few $100 or so, but it wasn't enough to pay back that debt or change my life or anything like that. But lucky for me, I kept at it. I took action. I kept on immersing myself in a lot of internet marketing courses, and I went out to events. And I gotta stress that the most. You guys need to go out to events. If you don't, you need to network. Okay, so I was out there, networking, and actually in Florida. And to make a long story short, I met a big name guy, and I'm not going to mention his name for the webinar and stuff, but I met him at a marketing event in Florida, right? And we clicked. Okay, so next week I met him at his office in New York, and I became his full-time programmer. Okay, so after many complicated projects proved my worth, he got me working on some really slick automated marketing tools. Okay, so with all my experience from PHP and developing for multiple clients in the past, I threw all my skills at it, and I came up with some code that really blew us both away. See, I seen this guy pulling as much as 500K to 700K in 1 week. Okay, yeah, so I mean, this was in a single week. I was super excited to think that I was able to build such great code that worked properly. Okay, but there was still a major problem, just like Mark explained. I didn't own any of the code, nor did any of that money go into my own bank account. Okay, but I liked the guy, so and he gave me a chance when I really needed it. So I kept on doing that and working crazy hard. But there was a problem. Okay, a big problem. I just got to the point where I was burning myself out. Okay, I was working like 80 to 90-hour work weeks, and I had to really do something about it. Okay, I needed this money stuff, so I knew I had to work really hard for it. But I needed a different way to make money other than just busting my butt building the applications. So I started figuring out a way to get my sites on top of Yahoo, Google, MSN. So through all my studies, I was able to do that. Okay, and I want to show you a quick example. Okay, I was able to dominate, okay, number one, number two, for a $1 million product launch, okay. From this, I was able to generate $2,684.59, okay. This was back in 2011. See, I was really excited from that very day, okay. I mean, I had a winning method that I could just recycle over and over and over, okay, and I was right, okay. I was recycling it, okay. Now, it's important to know that tonight, we're not going to show you how to make millions of dollars, okay, a day, per week, or whatever, okay? I'm going to tell you that's a bunch of BS, okay? Don't fall into those dreams, okay? It takes a lot of hard work to get where we are right now, okay? But I want to show you that tonight you can establish a long-time business model that will continue to make you money over and over and over in a long period of time, okay? But then it's also important that you implement it and take action. See, plain and simple, okay, I got my site up on the 1st and 2nd, okay, and then that was the implementation, and then I tweaked it, optimized it, and I was able to maximize my results, all right? So basically, maximizing my results is what gave me that $2,684.59, okay? I was stoked, all right? So now, getting on top of the search